One of the keys to reopening our economy and moving past the coronavirus pandemic will be testing for antibodies of COVID-19. Cure Urgent Care in Manhattan is now preparing to do just that.
The determination of whether people have had corona, especially since many people weren't able to be tested. And it's also going to help factor in who can go back into a society that's functioning like we used to know it.
Governor Andrew Cuomo taking action this past weekend as he says more testing will allow New York State to scale back social distancing measures.
By executive order, we're going to expand the number of people who are eligible to do the antibody test. That would be a prime person who could go back to work.
He hopes the state will be conducting 1,000 antibody tests a day by this Friday and 2,000 a day by next week. The blood tests will look for antibodies and will determine if you had the coronavirus and may therefore have built up an immunity to it.
The finger prick, the blood testing that's done as a quick turnaround, and that's a separate line of testing. So what we're offering is to have the most sensitive, about a 97% sensitivity of the test that's done from drawing your blood and sending it to the laboratory to be analyzed.
While the FDA has approved only one type of antibody test, it has also allowed for more than 70 private companies to come up with their own, as long as they follow specific guidelines.
The NIH, CDC, and FDA are also currently validating several antibody tests that will allow us to determine whether someone has already had the virus.
Now, Governor Cuomo has also made clear that mass-scale testing for antibodies will eventually come in the form of a partnership, that is to say, along with New Jersey and Connecticut. And the first to get the tests are expected to be those that have already tested positive for COVID-19 in the past. Meanwhile, as far as Cure Urgent Care, they are working on how they're going to roll out the antibody testing, whether you will have to walk in or first make an appointment online. We're going to have the very latest on our website, pix11.com.